You know, I'm really glad you called me tonight.
Yeah, why is that?
I'm just glad, you know.
Okay, I gotta be honest. I almost didn't call you tonight.
Why not?
Well, you know those little voices that go off in your head, you know, tell you what to do and not to do?
Yeah, I know those voices.
Yeah, well, mine kept telling me not to call you back. See, I got this one unreturned call policy.
One unreturned call policy? What's that?
I give someone one chance to call me back, and if they don't call me back, I never call them again.
That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. So what you're saying is if a friend doesn't call you back, you just never talk to that friend again?
All right, let me ask you a question. Why did you call me back when you said you were busy earlier?
Well, I have to admit that I was a little taken aback and maybe even a little put off that you would call me on a Friday night and just assume that I didn't have any plans.
It wouldn't have been last minute if you had returned my call.
But I didn't. And it was. And you called with the assumption that I was free tonight.
Oh, so when you're saying you said you were busy earlier, that you were lying, right?
You don't date much, do you?
What makes you say that?
Faux pas like that generally mean that someone doesn't have the most well-developed social skills.
Oh, wow. How does that compare to another person not calling another person back in a timely manner?
Okay. Okay, you got me there.
Okay, all right. We stop. Are we going to stop throwing these jabs at one another,
Yes.
or am I going to have to start thinking about what to do with this with this?
Okay, I think we're done. For now.
Well, I'll just keep my guard up, just in case.
Can I get you something to drink?
Yeah, I'll just have a glass of red wine.
And for you, sir?
Oh, you don't have any grape soda, do you?
No, I'm afraid we're all out.
I didn't think you would. I'll have what the lady's having.
Great.
So I never asked you what you did for a living.
Oh my God. We already run out of things to talk about that we have to talk about my job.
No, not at all. I just, well, I mean, the waiter's going to be bringing the bill pretty soon, and I just thought I'd like to know what you did for a living. That way, I would know if I wasn't being out of line for asking you to pay for half the bill.
That's funny.
I'm not joking.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I'm just fucking with you.
My job. Okay.
I work for a company that monitors environmental standards for existing buildings, and we consult with buildings being constructed to make sure they meet certain environmental standards, and we talk to building owners and contractors so they maintain those standards.
Okay. Let's pretend just for a minute I didn't understand a word you just said.
We test buildings to make sure they meet certain environmental standards. And if they don't meet those standards, then we hire a subcontractor who goes in and they do the work to, achieve the required results.
Let's just pretend I don't know what environmental standards means.
All right. It means a lot of things. For instance, it means what kind of air circulation a building gets, or what kind of ventilation system a building has. It means things like mold.
So your company tests for mold, and when you find it, you have someone go in and clean it up.
Well, I don't actually do the testing. I just sell the service.
Oh, you don't personally test for mold?
No.
You actually just call people and have somebody go in and to the buildings and test for mold?
Well, there's more to it than that. I mean, actually kind of a rewarding job. I help people maintain a high quality of environmental standards.
By getting rid of mold?
What do you do for a living?
Oh, I work for a women's cosmetic company.
Which one?
It's called Eden's Garden.
You work for Eden's Garden? I shop there all the time. I didn't know they had male sales clerks.
Oh no, they don't. I work for the inter-district inventory transfer, stocking, maintenance, crap like that. A light bulb goes out in one of the stores. Well, I'm the guy who changes it out.
So that must mean you work in a mall.
Yeah. I work for all the malls. Washington Square, Lloyd Center, Clackamas Town Center, Vancouver Mall.
Oh my God. I can't imagine working in any mall. That must be terrible. It must be like Dawn of the Dead or something.
What did you just say?
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude about your job.
No. What did you just say about Dawn of the Dead?
Oh. Dawn of the Dead. It's this horror movie about zombies. Most of it takes place in a shopping mall.
No. I know what Dawn of the Dead is. I mean, it's like my favorite movie of all time.
Shut up.
Wait a minute.
It's mine too.
We are talking about the original Dawn of the Dead here. I mean, not Chopping Mall or some shit like that. I mean, George Romero's film. The classic movie starring Ken Foray and Galen Ross.
Makeup by Tom Savini, music by Goblin. Yeah, that's the movie I mean. Why? Did you think I meant the remake?
No, I was just making...
Because the remake is actually really pretty good.
It wasn't half bad.
But nothing compares to the original.
I love that movie!
So do I! So is that what it's like?
Is that what's like?
Working in a mall. Is it like Dawn of the Dead?
That's exactly what it's like. Only worse. But it pays the bills. And it gives me the time to pursue my outside interests.
Like what?
Well, I don't have any outside interests, but if I did, I'd have plenty of time to pursue them. No, I'm being serious. I don't have any outside interests.
Come on, everyone has something that they're interested in.
Okay, well, what interests me? I mean, right now, this moment, you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You interest me. I mean, that's why I asked you out.
What interests you about me?
Your earrings.
My earrings?
Yeah. Yeah, they match that necklace you're wearing. They look really good on you. You accessorize well.
I do?
Yeah. I mean, and most women, they don't know how to accessorize. I mean, they wear this jewelry that they think gets attention, but really just distracts.
My grandmother gave me the earrings and the necklace when I was a kid. They're my favorites. No guy has ever mentioned them before.
Well, I guess I'm not like other guys, huh? Are you gonna get on that plane?
What?